No wastage of time in the rollout of development across the agriculture belt in Guyana. This was the message Agriculture Minister Zulfikar Mustafa shared with contractors in the boardroom of the Ministry of Agriculture recently when they signed contracts totaling some $1.1 billion to further develop the sector. Speaking with the contractors just before witnessing the signing, the Agriculture Minister noted that just 1 week ago, Cabinet gave its no objection to the execution of the contracts, and they were already being signed off on. Minister Mustafa urged that works begin immediately so as to ensure that they are able to complete them within the project cycle. He spoke of the projects that will be undertaken and the expected benefits when completed.
That show the importance of these projects, because in our budget last year, when we made the preparation for this year, when we had our consultation around the country, people would have made requests, and because of the requests that they have made, we are now having these projects on stream to help these people. Now for Gaisuco, it's very critical for Gaisuco, as you all know, that we are now restructuring and rebuilding Gaisuco, and this year we are hoping that the Rosal estate will be operable in the second crop, and there are a number of projects that are earmarked both for Albion, Rose Hall, and also the other two estates, Blairmont and Iflot. Last year and in 2021, we would have suffered this flood, and the after effect of the flood causes us not to achieve the target that was set by Gaisuco. However, I am very optimistic that this year, based on the advice from the management of Gaisuco, that we will be able to achieve our target of 60,000 tons that was set, or the projected target that was set by Gaisuco. The first crop, the target is 16,000, or just over 16,000 tons. I'm hoping that at the end of the first crop, which will end at the end of April, hopefully, we can have that target realized. And then, with the addition of Rose Hall, we can achieve or surpass, so to speak, the target for the year. Also, MMA, MMA, we have a contract for MMA, and MMA is a premier agriculture scheme for us in the country. This crop, we are as we are in the present crop reaping, we cultivated a total of 75,000 acres of rice in that scheme. With the additional support that we'll be putting into MMA, we are hoping for the second crop of 2023 that we can increase acreage to about 105,000 acres in that scheme. So I'm hoping to see our rice production increase tremendously in the next half of the year in terms of output there. And leaving out that, also we have started the program of the Black Belly Sheep program at MMA, where we are now doing infrastructural work. We are doing a road, we are doing pens, and that program, as the Minister of Agriculture from Barbados would have committed, that we are in the process now. The sheep, the balance of the sheep are quarantined in Barbados, and hopefully they could be shipped to Guyana very shortly. And the program that the President would have launched about a year ago will be rolled out with the farmers who are registered, and we can get that program out. So MMA is an area that I am very, very keen on, because I have made a commitment also that we'll increase the amount of acreage that we have there in that scheme.
Signing contracts worth some $41 million was the New Guyana Marketing Corporation for the promotion of more value-added production efforts, mainly through agro-processing. According to Minister Mustafa, government will be moving this year to increase the number of agro-processing facilities across the country from 9 to 12, allowing farmers to access the facilities at a subsidized cost. He also noted that the new packaging facility at the new GMC's operations in Sophia is now close to completion. The National Drainage and Irrigation Authority signed a total of 13 contracts for the construction of critical drainage and irrigation infrastructure. Another agency signing contract for immediate execution was the Fisheries Department. Minister Mustafa gave us more details on these contracts.
You know for a fact that this year we will be building a number of pump stations across the country, an additional 4 pump stations. Whilst I am speaking here, we have about approximately 6 pump stations that are rollover from last year to this year, and hopefully by the mid of this year, latter part of this year, we'll have those pump stations completed and in operation. And then in the fisheries department, we did a number of rehab works across the country in the various landing sites. The president would have visited a number of those landing sites, and he have made a commitment that we'll enhance these sites with lights, sheds, washroom facilities, and places where people can have little accommodation. And so far, we did almost 75 landing sites around the country, and that will continue that this year. Places like Regina, we'll do external ban and washroom, guard huts, and access road there at the fisheries department that we have there, and also at the Saturday aquaculture station, we'll do some enhancement work there. But the point I am trying to make is that the aquaculture area that we are looking to build an industry, I think that we have had a lot of successes over the year, and we want to continue to build on that. We have to roll out the cage culture that the president spoke about, and this year we will be setting up approximately another 50 cages around the country. That means we have to enhance the areas like at the Saturday aquaculture station, so that we can have these fingerlings, to supply to those cages and produce our own fingerlings. So we are doing that, and also this year we'll start the production of prawns. We are already in the process of constructing the ponds, and in Region 5 and Region 6 we'll start the production of prawns and also the enhancement in the brackish water shrimp. Last month I want to reported that it was so tremendous, the production was so much that we moved from 10,000 kilograms when we started the program to fishery reported to me last month that we had 90,000. So we are about 80% of the project so far. And when we started out the project from 10,000 kilograms, we said that we want to increase it by 100%. You have seen over the last couple of months that the program has started, about approximately a year, we have moved production from 10,000 kilograms to 90,000 kilograms, and we are just about 80 to 85% of the project. I'm hoping at the end of the project we can reach the target that we plan now, about 120,000 kilograms monthly, so that we can, and with those projects that we have in Region 6. Of course, people across the country now are looking forward and asking us that they need help too to start those kinds of shrimp production in areas like Region 5 and Region 2 and so.
The Agriculture Minister stressed that government's focus is on ensuring food security and building on the foundation that has been built over the last 2 years.
So we'll be working with the farmers, but why I'm making this to say that one of the most important things of our government is food security. And we are working very seriously to enhance production on those traditional crops, those traditional activities, and at the same time we are going into new areas. We've started the corn and soya. We have seen increase. I just met with a group of investors. They will start by November. Almost 3,000 acres of corn and soya will complement what we have been doing at the Tacoma Savannah with the consortium that we have formed there. We'll see increase in shade house activities around the country. We have that with the young people in Manripo and other parts of the country. And in the livestock industry, you'll see a revolution. We have started embryo transplant. We have a company from Brazil. Now we're doing embryo transplant in 300 of the animals that we have at Ibini. The artificial insemination that we have started will increase, and we have increased that last year, and that will continue this year. And also last year we have seen a tremendous increase in our swine production. So all these areas in the agriculture sector, we are moving apace. I am just mentioning it so that you who are stakeholders with us will help us to ensure that we realize the objective of the Ministry of Agriculture, realize the objective of our government.